Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we're fighting the Commonwealth and that has gone particularly well so far. We have full occupation and yeah, I don't think it's going to cause us much of an issue from this point onwards. We're just working on a couple of little things. So first things first, I believe whereabouts, oh there we are. We have Saxony to peace on out. Now we do have a 100% war score. Although apparently, what is this? They have 6 reasons to say no to our 92% peace deal. Okay, that's a little annoying. But you know what, we'll let them have it. We'll come back to them in a couple of months. We're going to go ahead and we're going to force convert them to Orthodoxy, as well as get some more reparations for good measure. Alright, so since we're working on that, we're also working on Hamburg. 7% there. Some of Burgundy's troops are around, but again, I don't think they really want to take a fight at this stage. I don't think that would be very good for them. Otherwise, what else have we got? Oh, Burgundy's actually trying to take that back. Well, either way, we'll leave it be. We're heading over in this direction. We're going to... What are we going to do? Maybe we chase down over here. Yeah, let's head... actually, you know, let's just head straight over there. And then... What is this? Occupied by woods. Is that a fort? No. Okay, so none of that really matters. We'll go... hang on a second. We have 2 smaller stacks. Let's merge them together. That's going to be important. Yeah, okay, so... We'll go ahead and we'll march up over here. They probably won't attack us. In fact, we might even scare them away from that fort. We will see how this all goes. Oh, and apparently Saxony is looking for an out. Okay, so what about now? We're still a couple of reasons off. I guess we wait. I guess we're going to wait. Yep, it is what it is. Alright, looks like we had a naval battle, took out a couple of theirs, that is very good. Saxony can just sit where they are. Yeah, 7% up here, we're nicely defended. Another naval battle is good. 28% now. Anyone else that we're fighting that I'm not aware of? I don't think so. Oh, Brogans, yes. Okay, we should go ahead and deal with that. Who has the most siege? You have 3, you have 4. Okay, so Pavel, let's move on to there. And then... I guess we'll split you guys up just to make sure that we're not too heavily stacked for all the extra attrition. That'll be fine. Apparently that's some of Hamburg's ships done and dusted. That probably means... No, never mind, I thought we may have won the fort. Well, at 28%, I'm sure it will not be long. Oh, and there goes one of our first forts. Okay, well, congratulations, Hamburg. But I don't think that's going to really get you too far. Yeah, that's a bit annoying though, but it is what it is. 42%, that shouldn't take us long. They're still taking a very long time up over here. In fact, let's make sure we hand this off to Georgia. We're not taking land, so it doesn't matter who occupies this, but a little bit of extra defensiveness will not go astray. At this stage, it does look like... how is this? Fort defense is still slightly better than their siege ability, so yeah, that is going to take them a while to burn through, even if it is just a little bit longer. But I think we'll be fine. Oh, and what have we got? More cores. Excellent. Less overextension, the better. And then profiteering in Moss. Okay, so what have we got? Protect our trade. Austria's opinion is reduced. Or competition is good. Honestly, I don't care about a little bit of unrest. However, our situation with... Oh no, never mind. Maybe our situation isn't as dire as I thought with Austria. But you know what? It's okay. We'll, I think we'll go ahead and we'll take the 50 opinion hit. I think that's fairly, Yeah, I think that's fairly reconcilable. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Gain extra trade power. That'll be good. Yeah, there we are. We'll protect our trade. Alrighty-o. So, anything else we need to really pay attention to right now? Does look like Burgundy's trying to take back a couple of forts for Hungary. If they want to base race us, that's fine. It's not like it took us that long to get through there in the first place. We're also going to go ahead and pick up the 15 Diplo power, get us closer to the next tech. Austria's getting stacked on. Oh, that's not ideal, but there's not much else we can really do. Oh, and we're actually working on a siege up over here as well. I did not notice that. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to wait our turn. We'll go ahead and barrage. Hopefully that makes our life a little bit easier here. And then as soon as this fort is done with, we're going to be able to make some quick progress. Suing for peace. Hey, we finally have the reasons necessary at the month turn. Let's go ahead and send that demand. So that is definitely force religion, war reparations. No money to speak of, but that's okay. So goodbye to you. So that's Saxony's troops out of the way. That should also black flag some of Burgundy's as well. Oh wow, they're really stacking up a lot of attrition over here. That is an interesting choice. I don't know if it's one I would make myself, but, you know, if that's what they wish to do, that is their prerogative. Well, it is what it is. We'll just wait till we get these sieges, and then I think we may just base race these guys. I don't think that Burgundy's really going to try and attack us. They have a decent number of troops, but again, no manpower to back that. So I think we will be rather safe. Alright. So, what else have we got? Conversions, that's nice. How many in the way have we got left? What is this? 13th of November, so that'll be less than a month. What about... Oh, wait a second. It looks like... Oh no, we're working on the working with the Protestants. Right. Well, that'll be fine. Alright, we'll see how this all goes. Oh, Austria is losing. Yeah, that's not good. We'll go ahead and let's get rid of the Protestants. That's also probably the better thing for us overall. Oh yeah, and we have almost 2.5 grand. We should probably go ahead and check that out. So what have we got? Anything that I care about? What is this? Hagia Sophia. That'd be tolerance to the true faith, heretics, better patriarchal authority gain. Although nothing's really that fantastic at the end. It's just more patriarch loyalty, which isn't a huge deal. What about this? The Moscow Kremlin. Manpower modifiers. That wouldn't be bad. And then regiment cost in a few years. That's not terrible. What's there? Kiev, Pecheresk, Lavra? Lavra? What do we want? Patriarchal authority? Again, just... It isn't terrible, but I'd rather get that extra missionary strength at some other point with the Stave Cathedral, which is, yeah, right about there. So, I think at this point, we just continue to invest in our economy. In fact, we might even go ahead and do a few of these other ventures and whatever have you. That could be ideal. Production efficiency. Local trade power. You know what? That's probably not bad. We'll build a few of those. Where is this? Local trade power. Yep. So we'll build that. And then that'll give us better ability to caravan things around. And that'll use up all of our money. So I guess that will have to be good enough. And apparently we're stuck on a few cores as well. That is... I guess the Commonwealth had more cores than I was expecting. But that is... Yeah, okay, apparently all of this was held by them. That is most annoying. Okay, so what is our overextension then? We're at 53%. That is most infuriating. Yeah, that's going to push us over. Well, I guess that's just going to have to be the bullet we will have to bite. It's not what I prefer, but it is what it is. Siege of... I missed it, but it's over. I think that was an Austrian fort. Let's go ahead and march on forwards then. We'll head on down over here. We're just going to send in a little bit of backup. And you can march forwards. More conversions. We're just going to let the automatic one go. There goes Hamburg, so that frees up a whole heap of troops. And I think we're going to start flexing our military might. We're going to go for that small 41,000 stack. We'll give them a month to get out of the way. And we'll deal with this. Riches of China. Gaining claims or friends. You know what? Yeah, time to end this empire. Let's go ahead and get some free claims. It's always worth having. And then let's say goodbye to Hamburg. I'm fairly certain that these guys are already the right faith. They are already Orthodox. So we'll just go ahead and say, give us war reparations, transfer trade. Oh wait, no, steer trade. And then... what do we do? I think we'll leave the rest alone. I don't really care one way or the other. Let's just take the money. I'm not sure how much we'll get. We'll get about half. So I suppose it could be worse. And we'll send that demand as well. Alright, so at least that is done and dusted. Oh, we've also picked up a free merchant thanks to those investments overseas. That is very nice. Okay, so... what is the current situation? We are collecting down here, I believe. We're transferring trade. All of this is all straight forwards and heading to where we desire. You're working out well. What have we got? I think we're collecting over here. Yeah, collecting from trade in Constantinople. We could... Aleppo is fairly straightforward and it's all going to Constantinople. We don't need to worry about this. That's also all going there as well. What do we care for then? I guess it's not out of the question that maybe... Now, where do we go? We could always deal with Krakow. Yeah, that's a lot of that's heading up this direction through some more nodes. If we could send that north, that's not a bad idea. So how about we transfer trade power? That'll be fine. And we'll see how that makes a change. Siege of Bregenz is over. Excellent. That should be them over and done with. We'll march them down onto the next fort. And a little bit of company to make sure that they stay safe. All right, making good progress into Burgundy. Let's say goodbye to Bregenz. They are still not exactly in a situation. They are the right faith. That's it. Honestly, it's a bit of a shame. I'd hope to convert someone else if we could. All of these little ones are always good to convert if possible. We'll tell them to... No, we'll also tell them to transfer steer trade. And then we'll take just over half their money as well. Their treaties and all I don't really care about. But you know what? A couple of extra ducats in my pocket is always a good thing. Alright, so now that we've got that sorted, let's move... Do we march on? The Commonwealth hasn't got a great deal of troops. Burgundy's, what, they've got... you know what? They've got troops on the far side of things. Let's go ahead and jump on them while we can. We shouldn't have any crossing penalties or anything like that. We've got some absolutely phenomenal leaders. Look at that, a 6652. That is very nice. And yeah, that will potentially break them and make them think twice about what's going on. If we can do enough damage, they may not be able to reinforce either. So we've got equal discipline. They have the ever so slightly better morale, and we have much better tactics. Okay, so full front lines and back lines against siege. It does look like they're breaking much faster than we are. There we go. That is all that we needed. They are force marching on in, but I don't think that that's going to save them. Oh no, maybe I stand corrected. Oh dear. Okay, well then, when do you arrive? 24th of February. We'll give it one more day. There we go. And I think that's about all of the losses that we can take. We don't want to take a fight if we've got this little morale. They'll just come in and probably stack wipe us. So let's back up into... Where's a good fort for us to run back? You know what? We'll head up over here. That'll be fine. Everyone should have made that out nice and safely. Oop. And everyone has retreated. Okay, so apparently not everyone was in on that battle. They made a little bit of progress there, but again, that's nothing too serious. The losses they took were far, far greater. What was that? That was... where was that? Actually, wait, did we already lose it? Hang on a second. Yeah, we did technically lose it, but I think we inflicted far more damage to them than the other way around, so I'm okay with this. It also makes it a lot harder for them to come back here and protect. They're now down to 100,000 men, and we are making progress through their home. We'll go ahead and... let's blow open this fort here. We're now up to 14% there. We have some Austrians helping us out as well on the offensive sieges. Same with Georgia and Austria working together. Yeah, see, this is what we want. Alright, in fact, we are on a mountain fort. Let's also make sure that we blow open these, just to make sure that we're making quick work. Yeah, that is going to be more important. That takes it to a much better situation, just in case they do try to defend their home territory. Yeah, that's definitely worth doing. Alright, well, you know what? It looks like we've got a few rebels. We may as well fire off our government interaction now. We'll reduce that by 30% across the board. We don't have any troops in the area to deal with these Nitran separatists, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully these conversions will happen quick enough that they won't get a chance to fire. But you never know. It is at a 24% per month. So, yeah, progress is highly likely. Oh, and it looks like the Commonwealth is going to be fighting off some of Burgundy with their rebels. Huh. Well, that is surprisingly helpful. Very surprisingly helpful. Alright, either way, we'll see how that all goes. What have we got? Yeah, not much really. We're just going to have to quickly siege all the way through here. Yes, we lost Poznan. It's a little bit of an annoyance, but it's not the end of the world. Although, you know what? We probably do want to figure out what our threshold is for peace with Burgundy. So, at this stage... yeah, sure, we'll give that to Khorasan. What do we want from these guys? They have a whole heap of land. We could tell them to release a few nations if we really wanted. That wouldn't be the end of the world either. Yeah, that would allow a few more princes to get back into the Empire, but at the same time too, I don't really want to be doing that. That's going to cause... yeah, that's going to cost us a whole heap of Diplo, and we're not going to benefit as we're not the Emperor. So maybe we go ahead and we... let's end their alliance with the Commonwealth. And then... oh, we're allied to Baden as well. I think there's not going to be too much of an issue. We're allied to them, so you know what? Maybe we can break that away. And then the rest... maybe Tuscany? Ooh, Tuscany is annoying. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of Tuscany, and we'll pick up war reparations. So that's what we're aiming for. Plenty of demands that need to be seen to. But again, a couple of fortifications will fix that. That should hopefully make yeah, things different. Alright, what have we got? Military leader has left us. Whereabouts is he? Oh, he was over there. Well, that is not ideal. We did enjoy those extra siege pips. But the siege of Warsaw is over as well. Oh, and our troops have apparently got back into fighting shape. So you know what? We're going to march on down over there. We're going to march over here. It does look like they were looking for a fight against Cara Del, but I think if we can get that extra 30 sack nearby, we might be able to catch them out and cause just a little bit of a ruckus. Yeah, that would be good. Oh, and apparently they're very eager for a fight, but they do have far too many more troops than we do at the moment. Yeah, that's an extra 30, that's 140, we only have 90. Caradel, I wish you were not so stupid. I truly wish that was the case. But, you know, alas and alack, here we are. Alright, so either way, let's march on to the capital. That should hopefully go down well. Do we have... No, it's only the one fort. I'll hand that to Georgia. Hopefully when we occupy their capital, that will make our life a little bit easier. And it looks like we got both of these sieges down as well at the same time. Brilliant. So, you, my friend, you need a leader. Let's go ahead and roll a new general. What do we have? Oh, 6552. That is quite respectable. We'll send you up to the furthest north. You'll be sent up over here. And I think you can... You know, we're going to split you up into 2 stacks. And this should be enough for us to siege down a whole bunch of their core territory. Alright, now that's the Alps, so we can't take that out. Work our way over here, work our way over there. Alright, and that should be good enough for now. We won't take anything beyond that. And we'll make sure our larger armies are on the furthest fronts. Alright, private contractors, what else have we got? Lose professionalism or corruption. Corruption is the easy choice for us to be collecting. More conversions are done with. That is very nice. In fact... Yeah, it does appear that Shinto is going to be what we're going to be converting for the next little bit. Yeah, well, we're still working on some cores. Well, it is what it is. We'll be fine. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and get rid of all of those little occupations. That'll be fine. We'll stay where we are, and we may as well loot. Nothing wrong with collecting a little bit of wealth. Peace treaty. We're at 30% war score. And not too many reasons off. No, so... Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad for us. Oh, wait, we did take their capital too. I missed that. I completely missed that. Alright, that's alright. Let's send you towards Liège. No? Okay, Picardy. You can head up over there. And then... Oh, what else have I got? More things to worry about. Lose 50 admin for 5 authority. That's not bad. We will get a little bit higher in the state maintenance cost, but again, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, we have actually lost a fair bit of our authority of late, so let's go ahead and spend some admin for this. That'll also help boost up our missionary strength, as well as the manpower modifiers for each province that is the correct faith. Yeah, that is definitely the way that we want to go. Yeah, that is definitely worth it to me. Alright. More conversions. That's lovely. What else can we do? Now that's Memmingen, so we're not really worried about that. 7%, 35. I think... You know, let's go ahead and barrage up over here. Make the most progress more quickly there, I think. And then from there, we can then move forwards and siege down all of these other provinces with our smaller stacks. So I think that that's worth it. Alright, what else have we got here? A minister, an excellent minister. Gain reform progress, prestige and admin power, or tradition. We're taking the power and reform. I do love a good game with reform. So I find stacking those modifiers is always a good thing for us. Being able to make our way through that government tree, as well as being able to expand at the end, is always ideal. So yes, that is an absolute yes from me. Alright, come on. Let's see, what else have we got? 14%, 42%. At least it's making progress. 21 and 42. Oh, the siege is over. Pray tell. Cossacks. When did you spawn? That is a question. Well, there's our Diplo rep, but I think we're going to hold off. Yeah. It's the beginning of the year, but I think getting the better technology is going to be more important. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. Oh yes, and that also means when we do go back to war with the Ottomans... Sorry, I just had the epiphany. When we, when we get our mission, we get that less core creation cost, we can actually take the province that we intended to at Petra and get that extra diplomatic reputation too. That is going to be so very nice to have. But again, we've got to call that up first. So, actually, hang on a second. How much would an extra core be? A claim is 60. That's a little long for my liking. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough time to try and gain a core on there. Because, yeah, that would be useful if we did get a core, simply because that does speed up the coring time. So it is definitely worthwhile to do if you can be bothered. But again, that also assumes that you have the ability to do so. Alright, what have we done? We have lost... Oh, man. They must have upgraded their ships. That is annoying. Oh no, we've only got one that wasn't too heavily upgraded. Burgundy, you absolute jerk. I didn't realize you had quite the navy that you do. Well, that is unfortunate. You know what, let's go ahead and go to port. We don't want to get... we don't want to take any unnecessary losses. You're going to be fine. Oh, and we still have a whole heap of troops up over here. We should definitely be marching on these guys. Yep, let's catch them out. That'll be fun. It's in grasslands. Even with a little bit of reinforcements, it's not going to help. We have more than they do. Alright. And also, it'll slow them down from... yeah, it means we can start retaking from the Commonwealth. Alright, either way, let's go ahead and see if we can piece these guys. 45%, that does do exactly what we're after. I think that's... We may as well not bother any longer. That's exactly the right amount of war score necessary. We've got the war reparations. Let's just say goodbye. Say goodbye. Yep, there we are. No longer having to worry about that is going to be quite good. That means... Yeah, we're no longer fighting. So, you, my friends... you can head to Warsaw. And you two can chase down... these hooligans. Yep. Alright, you, my friend, let's go back over in this direction. And then, where is the other guy? Here you are. We'll bring you up over here. And you can head down... where do we want to go? Probably over here and get ready to fight them. Yeah, let's just get people marched into the right spots for when we do declare on them. It'll take us a little bit of time, but I'm sure it will not take us very long in the scheme of things. Alright, so, what have we got? 41... that gives us, what is that, 14%, not 41. And... oh yeah, there's Austria beginning to put in some heavy work there against the Commonwealth. Yep, they're down to nothing. These guys are toast. Alright, so... I think we're pretty well in the clear, although I will say, let's grab the cavalry beat on up over there. And then let's also take the infantry and we'll start them on that other fort. Just to make sure that Mecklenburg doesn't get any fun ideas. Oh, and that was the siege anyway, so I think we're good. March on up over there, again, making sure that we get all the occupations possible. We'll go ahead and we will hand this back to us as we no longer have to worry about the Commonwealth as they have 0 troops fielded. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very quick process now. It's only them. So, let's go ahead and we'll quickly wait till we get that extra occupation of the fort. Just for a timeliness, we're just going to go ahead and spend some military power there. We can pick up tech as well, but I think that extra 10% will be worthwhile holding on to. Just make it that we can get that deploy rep a bit quicker. Alright, and that should be fairly good. Alright, and we also have all of these troops. Let's go ahead and we'll merge them together. And then we'll deal with it from there. So that's a 34 stack. Let's head on down to there. That'll be fine. Oh, and do we have another leader? We can have 2 more, so you know what? Sure. Let's roll a new one. And that'll be sufficient, I suppose. Could be a whole stack worse. You, my friend, you can join up with your friends. A little bit of attrition isn't going to be a big deal. There we go. Almost at the end here. This is what we wanted. Alright, so yeah, once we get this one, of course, yeah, we can't make our peace agreement until we take the fort, as we do need the fort in the area. But there we go, that's Poznan over. We will sue for peace. Okay, well, apparently that is a very expensive demand. Ouch. Alright, so we can more or less cut them off. Well, that is a slight predicament. I really want to cut them off, but I don't think I can really do so. That also puts us at 78% overextension, which is just a tad bit over where we wish to be. Ugh. Alright, well, you know what? What would this do? If we have better stability... Corruption institution, taxes, unrest, trade power. Doesn't really change much as far as all of these are concerned. Although, you know what? We will be down 12% more or less immediately. Yeah, we just have to wait till less than a month. So, losing 20%, that's actually not as... it'll keep us over a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too severe. You know what? I think we go ahead and bite the bullet anyway. It's only 290 power. That'll give us our missions. Yeah, I think that this is what we do. And of course, yeah, no war reparations, no money for us to worry about. A little bit of aggressive expansion, but again, not enough to be a concern. Let's just say goodbye to these guys right now. Alright, so that's done and dusted. What have we got here? Did I see... here is the one. So this is the cloth hall. What does this do? This gives us goods produced modifier. Oh, and an extra merchant. Global trade power. Oh my goodness, this is phenomenal. Okay, well that's a very nice one. I'm glad we definitely took that. I know it was on for our missions, but again, it's still nice to have nonetheless. And that is also our mission done for Petition Poland. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Corporation cost goes down by 10% for the next 20 years, which now means we can afford to core up everything for just that little bit cheaper. Hip hip huzzah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. We still got a fair bit of admin, so I think we'll go ahead and boost up to stab 3. That seems ideal. And then... We're still just a month or two off with the, we're still just a month or two off losing a little bit of our overextension. So, we have gained the Defender of the Faith against Brandenburg. Yep, cleansing of heresy against Brandenburg. Yeah, so we now have a whole new host of options if we wish to declare wars. Mind you, yeah, they've got a couple of friends, but again, that's not really where our concern lies at this stage. We also have... yeah, a couple of options here. So let's see, what is this? We have... no, not the defensiveness. Oh, wait a second. We were looking at this, and how long will that take? Till 75. So another 2 years. You know what? That's going to have to be good enough. We don't really have the manpower right now, so that's just going to be where things stay for now. It does look like the Ottomans are still improving as well. They have a decent number of troops. Not too much in reserve, though, which is at least something. I think that means we should probably go ahead and start using some of our diplomats a bit better. First of all, just because these guys were an absolute jerk, we're going to go ahead and sow discontent. Yeah, there we go. We'll go ahead and do that to them because they were annoying. And then we'll stop building spy network. We'll go ahead and start spying on the Ottomans. We'll also go ahead and... oh, we can improve centers of trade. Well, let's go ahead and do that. We'll get to the diplomats in a second, but I don't want to miss that option. Level 2 is good there, but I think a level 3... no, still not good enough. What do we need? 20 development, is it? No, 25. 22. What else have we got? 25, we could upgrade Pskov. It's not a bad idea. Although I do like the Baltic a little bit better if we could. So what have we got? That's 6 development off, that's 3. Let's burn... let's go with an admin and military, in fact. Yeah, there we go. We'll spend it that way. That brings us up to 24. There we go. A little bit of extra military. Upgrade that. That'll give us a much better situation there. Make the most of having incorporated that. And then, what else do we wish to do? Oh, you know what? We still have investments. Oh, right, no. Hang on. We'll go ahead and do investments in a second. We're still working on this. Let's see. What are we after? We need spy network against... who do we need spy network against? Yeah, Brandenburg, they seem to very much dislike us. Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to change. Yeah, that's only going to get progressively worse, but again, not our issue right now. What have we got? 134, 133... ooh, 100? Ooh, we are making some solid progress. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's enough for a tie. And then, I know the Emperor will still be picked, but then it's just a small fight between Saxony and Cologne. Oh, but you know what? Saxony is the right religion. I think... yeah, we can't royal marry here, but what we could do is potentially go ahead and get an alliance, get a marriage, and then work on our improved relations. I think Saxony might actually be our choice. Yeah, because these guys... yeah, our improved relations are not going to help with them. They're already at 91, whereas at least over here, it is only at 13. Yeah, alright, absolutely. We're going to go ahead and improve relations over here. That is... yeah, Saxony is now our diplomatic goal. And then, what else can we do? What do we want? Spying on these guys. I don't know if there's anyone else for us to really spy against. We could spy against Denmark. Tuscany, Brandenburg, Brunswick. It's not the worst. We could call them in. Yeah, and we can also get a little bit of colonialism against them too. Yeah, you know, let's go ahead and start spying on these guys. Take a little bit of trade away from them. That could be ideal. Yeah, we've got a couple of good options up our sleeve. Alright, so conversions are good. Favors for soldiers. They want 7,000 manpower, but I honestly don't want to give it to them. No, I don't think I want to at all. No. We're going to decline. Yeah, that just is what it is. I'm not giving them manpower, not when we need it. What I would really love is for us to get the Streltsy. It's slowly ticking on upwards. It's going to take us a couple of years still, but extra 33,000 manpower is particularly nice. So, we'll just have to see. Alright, conversions, cores, all of that good stuff. Let's make sure that we are working... Oh no, no more heretics. It'll automatically pick the next best one to go for. And then, you know what, since we can, let's go ahead and start building a few more buildings. First of all, trade. Was this trade power? There was one more province up over here. There was also... What is this? Taxes don't really count. Manpower. Goods produced. Production efficiency is also not bad. Actually, what is this? Trade steering, land force limit, manpower increase. That's not terrible. Force limit for navy and army tradition. I think for now we'll just go with some goods produced. We'll work over there. We'll go ahead and get them. And then that'll be all of our money gone once again. Wow, you can really burn through cash in this game. My goodness, you can. But either way, it still works in our favor, so it's not too bad. This military unit, we're going to send on down over here. Just make sure that we siege down the Balkans nice and easily. We're going to go ahead and bring this other 68 stack down as well. We're going to go bring one of you here, the other one there. Make sure that we catch out these smaller stacks as we are able. And then there goes that separatist sentiment. Yep, a little unfortunate, but we knew it was coming. And I've just realized we've run over time yet again. So if you do want, I guess we're going to have to call things there. We'll come back with the Ottoman attack in the next one. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.